You know, the really neat thing about the New Hampshire legislature is that 400-person House, which actually doesn't have 400 people in it right now, thanks to a number of untimely deaths and some resignations. We're down to 388 there. But what's neat about it is they're very unpredictable. You're never really quite sure what they're going to do with legislation. Committee chairmen who've got some power in committee rooms like the one I'm in right now in the Legislative Office Building often find out on the House floor they can't control the membership, and things happen that they don't expect to have happen. The House of Representatives last week passed a bill that essentially bans handheld cell phone use. A big surprise here. It's never happened before. Telecommunication companies have strongly opposed it, and in this libertarian state of ours, I think people have, legislators have recognized that people should be able to use their phones as long as they're doing it responsibly. What's really changed has been the state of New Hampshire has gotten behind it. Both the Department of Public Safety and the Department of Public Health support this bill, as do the New Hampshire Motor Transport Association and the New Hampshire auto dealers. Industry groups. What are their motivations? Well, the truckers, the Motor Transport Association, right now it's federal law, you can't use a cell phone while you're driving a truck. So a lot of truckers out there see a lot of motorists who are distracted by cell phone use, and I think have told their leadership they think they should be restricted. And with the New Hampshire auto dealers, certainly a lot of new automobiles now are being essentially sold with a lot of handheld-free technology to use cell phones. Many cars also have the integrated systems such as OnStar that allow you to use it. So I think auto dealers, who always want, by the way, consumers to buy new cars, would certainly be in favor of legislation that will encourage people to upgrade and get these advancements. Because while you can't use a cell phone that you hold by your hand, this legislation does allow you to use a Bluetooth that goes in your ear, so you can listen to conversations and hold conversations without holding the phone in your hand. It also allows you to use a cell phone during an emergency, and also if you drive off the road and where you can safely stop and place a call. What's the bill's outlook in the Senate? That's interesting. It's never really been debated in the state Senate. In the recent history, certainly in the last 10 years, it hasn't. So it's really hard to know where exactly they will come down. David Campbell, a national Republican, pursued banning texting while driving. It took him 3 years to do it. It may take a couple of years for this bill to actually reach a maturation point. But we'll see, and that's what's fun about the New Hampshire legislature. You're really never quite sure what they're going to do.